Hello everyone, and welcome back. I hope this video finds you all doing very well. This is later in the same day, by the way. I really do enjoy this game a lot, and I'm excited that y'all are hopefully gonna watch it. I think we're going to save this for another time because I want to dedicate like a specific time to making money. So for now, we're gonna focus on this. Alrighty, what do we have over here? Also, I know I didn't sound all that good this video, last video on Terratech. They should sound a bit better. The mic is actually in front of my face now, so sorry about that. I'll double check to see if this sounds better. Oh boy, more Gatlings. Okay, so the direction we approach from is actually going to be important. Oh, he's distracted. Oh, now's the perfect time. Never mind, they're already dead. Come on. Let's go. These bases just feel so free. Oh, look at that. A special kind of conveyor. Two of them. Pretty soon here. What do we have for power? Oh, boy, we have so much power. We could honestly do a redesign right now, but I kind of like this vehicle. So I don't really feel like that's necessary yet. We don't quite have to go overkill just yet. Okay, over here. Also, we do not want to have to repeat that. Oh yeah, this doesn't pack anywhere near as much firepower. This should be relatively easy. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Oh, what are these? Venture batteries. Oh, wow. The advantages of GeoCorp wheels. We can climb almost vertically. Honestly, that's just one of the biggest limiting factors in any early game Terratech playthrough is just your wheels. Your wheels control where you can go so much. Like, we can only go in this territory because we are not using GSO wheels. GSO wheels, like the ones we first started out with last episode, would not be able to handle this. Also, this is rather steep. Also, GeoCorp early game is like the tankier block over GSO. Although GSO is oh wow. Oh boy. Although GSO is kind of your all-purpose general, they have a little bit of they have everything, they're just not good at everything. Although I don't know if they have hover blocks. They might not have hover blocks. We're surrounded by geothermal vents. This is a good thing. A very good thing. Look, there's one right over there. Just off to my right. Hi there. Is it a trap? It is not. Ooh, our first flight pieces. No! No, 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 no. Okay, these drills are now coming off. Whoops. I don't know what we lost, but this is exactly what we need. Although we have to be rank 3 to buy them. So they'll be available in shops, but we're not going to be able to get them for a while. Let's look at our map. I'm not interested in finding a termite. He's not going to have anything good for us. Yeah, if I look over there, I don't see any shield bubbles or repairs. Oh? Well, he's actually a little bit on the bigger side. Oh, an invasion. Okay, good sir. We're gonna have to clear out of here real quick. Are you stuck? You're stuck. I'm going to have to fight both of them at once. So... Okay, where's the guy? He's over there. If we ever decide to, like, actually use these things... Oh, interesting. They'll just attack. I don't know why. Hi. Oh, yes. Look how submerged we are. We're a land submarine, guys. A land submarine. If Jesus can walk on water, we Terratechians can swim through land, clearly. Oh, I completely forgot. We only really pull those out for the bigger enemies, like the invasions and stuff. Please face the right way. Thank you. I mean, it would be protected and repaired. Yeah, we might as well keep it there for now. Just for convenience. I mean, we do have like 2 more. Okay. I wanted to head over here. I think rubber jelly comes out of trees, if I recall correctly. We can test that in this forest over here. Although it might not. No, I think it does. I really do. Oh yeah, they do come from trees. Oh, I know this one. I forgot. Oh wow, more flight pieces. Oh, these guys. Gonna want to leave this behind. For once, we're actually gonna try this without using the miniguns. Oh, really? You're so mean. Why would you deliberately put your batteries in front of your cab? What we get? Oh, we got a cab chassis. No solar. Not yet. Okay, buddy, just stay close to me. This is A-okay. That is why I'm here. More jet pieces. You're a refinery. Nice. We can buy giant lemons, guys. We can't buy those or those. We can buy these, but I'm not gonna. We actually don't need batteries right now, which is, by the way, astounding. Oh, we can buy a couple of these. Yeah, we're gonna grab four of them. Uh, um, honestly, I don't really think there's anything else we want here. Yeah, we're finished here. 2.2 kilometers. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Oh, I forgot I left that there. Whoops. For all of you who are screaming at me, I spotted it. You don't have to be so worried anymore. Stop driving amongst the blocks I want to scavenge. Pacemaker. Yep, pacemaker. Yippee! I've always wanted one of these. They're a really good block to have. Is something. What a weird name. Also, wow, we bottomed out? That's crazy. We bought on the 1 point. That I know we could claim it, but I'm going to wait so the guy spawns in so I can get his blocks. I'll bring you back when he's spawned in. And he's about to spawn in. Are you? Slim arch. Fascinating. I wonder if we would get better loot if we got it first. I saw all those trees fall over. Okay, good. We are recording. Yes, yes, I'll help you. Ah, yes, a turkey and a fuel tank. It's just for, here's your reward, a turkey. Uh, what do we got? I think we do want one of these. I think we only have the one in our inventory. Yeah, now we have two. So now if we wanted to, we could build a actual... Yeah, we have a left, a right, and a tail wing. We have the absolute bare minimum to build a plane and go exploring if we wanted to. Oh wow, we now have a third one. I guess we can put a tail engine on it like some planes in real life do. You know how some planes in real life have like two engines and then a third mounted on their rudder? Maybe we can get away with that. Although I don't think we can. I don't think the hard points will allow for it. When I next rebuild this, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rotating anchor on the bottom. So that I can rotate while anchored and shoot, because that'll help a lot. Where's my thimble collectors? Here we go. Okay, I guess I can temporarily put the drills back on. Wait, you know what? I know this blocks some of my guns from firing, but that's okay. We still have plenty of firepower available. So it's not really that big of a deal. Ooh, what are you? Fabricator? Nice, a fabricator. This is why I like the pacemaker so much. Turbo! Now we don't have to sit here for ages. But you can only do this if you have a pacemaker. Your cab. Want your blocks. But you're cheating. You're not allowed to use a GSO cab. That's such a small cap to hit. Actually, I could make this even faster. Oh, you've got batteries. A lot of them. No, 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 please. Please, I really want those batteries. Weenie. Oh, that's really good. This is the GeoCorp solar panel is not as efficient on space per power as the GSO ones are, but personally, I like using them. They're pretty cool. More flight pieces. Oh. A little low on power, but that's okay. That is okay. Another one? Oh man, we're going to have more Gatlings than what we know what to do with. Honestly, I kind of just want to get this out of the way. So, we only have a couple of auto miners, but that's all right. We can still make this work. Okay, what we're going to need is one of these. Those. And one of these. Actually, no, one of these. And finally, one of these. Now the more miners you have, the faster this goes. For now, we're just gonna leave this running, and it's gonna make us money passively. Usually when you do this, you want to pick up like a whole field. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 9 of them, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them here. This is a pretty good field. But you want them relatively close together because if you have to move too much, you spawn in enemy units and then you actually have to like defend your stuff. But if you find a big cluster all in one place, then then you can just sit in AFK and just earn money. It's a really good way. Like, I think like these 14 that I pointed out, that's probably a couple million right there. It takes a hot minute to go through them. Then the Geocorp is the fastest auto miner. And I don't think putting a pacemaker on it affects it. We can try once I'm all charged up. So I'll be right back in just a moment once I have all the energy I need. Hello everyone, and we are back. As you can see, I've made just a little bit of money while we were gone, but like I said, all I really did was charge up. And the sun is rising now, which is really good. Because the next two missions we're going to do is the enemy squadron and this rival base. And we're going to need our solar panels for that, for sure. Oh boy. The enemies are scaling a whole lot sooner. I'm not used to them to having energy shields this early, you know? Okay. Oh, those are some big wheels. Still making money, by the way. Oh, okay. This base isn't armed. It's just guarded. Oh, you are really tanky. What do you have? I know you got batteries, probably. You got solar panels. Okay, you do have at least one battery. No, I cannot control Z that. Rip. Well, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Oh yeah, we have so much stuff. We have an aircraft cab. We could actually build a legit airplane now if we wanted to. Oh, we got a Hellfire. Where do we get that? Not that I'm complaining, I just don't know where we got it. A gyro? A resource radar. Okay, yeah, we're definitely landing in strong mid-game territory here. Probably, maybe, I don't know. We're like late early game, I'd say, at this point. Um, hmm. Oh, there is a battery here. Praise be to the Lord. We got a battery. These things are so hard to scavenge because they're just so, like, explosive. You kill one, you tend to kill all of them. Um, I want to change one thing. I don't want control. Hmm. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I do believe you have to be within a certain radius of your craft for it to stay loaded in, but you can go I'm pretty sure you can go a decent distance from it without running into any problems. Oh, it's this one. Plumbite ore, I want to say it's the silver stuff, and you find it in rocks. So we're looking for a rock that's got like silver stripes throughout it. None of these rocks. Unless you might as well test them. Yeah, rubber jelly is from trees. Plumbia is from yeah, plumbite. That's 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we just need more rubber jelly. Oh, these hold a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a couple more rubber jelly. It's 1. There we go. We got enough. Right, there we go. Oh, that's why. After this, we can do a Charlie Watchtower. Huh. And before we do that, we can build a plane to fly over to it. How many resources do you have left? There's a little dial on the miner that will tell you how many resources are left in the vein. Oh wow, you have a lot of cannons. That is not fair, good sir. Oh no. Wow, we actually lost. This is the danger of cannons. This is the danger of cannon spam. You can have the delivery cannon. All that stuff over there. Ooh-wee. Okay, good sir. Since you wish to rain death, or as Thanos once put it, rain fire. Man. Yeah, so just so you know, that this campaign is not all like, it's not always a picnic. There are times where you run into foes you're not ready for. Whoops. I accidentally tapped my microphone. We could have survived that if we had the extra batteries. I know it for sure. But it's okay. Losing some blocks every now and then is not a game ender. And we have plenty of these to replace. Huh. That looks cool. Nah, I don't like that. Okay. Hmm. Now the thing we were doing was seeing how much was left on the vein. But we also have plenty of money. So I'm honestly just thinking we just pack this up. We don't have to mine it dry. And we don't need millions of block bucks to play the game either. Although I might do some off-screen mining, some AFK mining. Although, I don't know. That's what I usually do in these playthroughs, and I don't want to just trivialize it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll mine a little, but we're not going to go above 500,000. Anything more than that kind of just trivializes the game. Because, like, you can buy so much when you have a million block bucks, you know? Hey there. You have multiple cabs or something? Yes, you do. And an AI controller? Wow, you just made yourself ultra hard to kill. You're just covered in wheels. That's actually really cool. I've never seen a design like that. This is one of the reasons why I like this game. You kind of see like just the coolest stuff around sometimes. And you never know what you're gonna find. Right, Susie? There is an undo button. Correct. I've never heard of you, Susie Broom. Never, not once. I don't know if we're fast enough for this, but we can try. Buddy. Yes, please get distracted. Oh, we can drift. If we're boosting, we drift. That's so cool. Okay, and now we get to build a plane. We're going to snapshot our current vehicle. favorited. Now what we're going to do is pull everything off. Although if we're building a plane, it's not what I want to do. Okay. Seven blocks? We may want to go 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's a decent airplane. We got a right wing, a left wing, a tail wing. Oh. There's something I completely forgot. Oh, we don't really have the repair bubble to do this. If you really want to do this properly, what you really want to have is a those aren't much better. Those are just too plain big. Okay, why? Okay, we're just making some in-flight adjustments. Radar. Where's the radar? Where are you? Okay, like, there we go. Okay. Uh, the good thing we're fast. Oh, we do not want to be a car. We want to be an aeroplane. Okay, there we go. Now we have pitch. There we go. We have some semblance of control. Left, right, right. Okay. Okay, it appears we're going to need some more wings if we want to like reliably take off in short distances, but this is okay. It's workable, which is why we should save. Like, come on, talk to me. It's because this. Okay, we also need power. Yeah, we definitely need power. Okay, we need some power before we can fly. So let's grab some of that. I will be reworking this later. I can make this a lot better than it currently is. Do we have any way to increase lift? We have a center wing, but that's gonna unbalance us. We're gonna need another one of those. Okay, so we're looking for more center wings. Got it. Okay, that ought to be enough. Okay. Let's see if an incline helps us. Hello, goodbye. Okay, pull in this direction. It's not perfect, but for how jank it is, it flies surprisingly straight. Okay, yeah, we are flying towards them. Pitching up automatically is not a terrible thing, honestly. Okay, I really want to fix this. Okay, this needs to be pitched up. This needs to be pitched down. This needs to be that. This needs to be that. Oh, that's so much better. Now it's actually intuitive. Yeah, if we really want to use this, we definitely need more wing area. Or maybe make it shorter. Maybe we made it too heavy. Okay, snapshot. Jank. Plane. Save. Low tech. Now we're gonna sort by favorites. We want that to be favorited. Okay, we're gonna swap. Now we need to recharge. Actually, we can do that while we're talking to Agent Pow. I'm a new recruit, don't you know? Look at his shoulders. This guy's built. He's buff. He's a brick. He's a unit. Look how much of a unit he is. Also, I appreciate you not swearing, sir. Alright, and we're fully charged, which means we should save. Oh. That's what the triangle is. Also, you can see the path we took as we flew. Just a little jank. Just a little. Oh, shields. Shields mean batteries. Potentially. Please, please, please. Come on. You just, all you have to do is sit still. All you had to do was sit still. But no, you had to, oh, we got one. Start our collection up here. I get this might be a little bit boring, but showing this also preserves my integrity. So I can truthfully say I've never once ever cheated in any blocks. Okay, we have 12 spare batteries. And one day we're eventually going to get a scrapper, and we can scrap all the blocks we don't need, which we can sell, which we can then sell the raw resources for money. Oh wow. We were supremely stuck in the terrain there for a moment. Okay. For this, we're actually going to want a decent amount of protection. So, I'm going to briefly pause the recording. Actually, uh, now we're now I'm going to take the time to actually design a legitimate vehicle. So, first things first, we're gonna want, where is it? Right here. One of these. Okay, first things first, we're gonna want this chassis, as we are accosted by the remains of our former vehicle. There we go, okay. So we want that. We definitely want this. We can slap a battery in here. Or wait. No. Much better idea. I said I wanted a rotating anchor. Where are you? Here you are. We only have a few of these, so we're gonna have to be careful. But... this makes it 3 wide. Which doesn't really favor the batteries we want to use. This is okay. We'll make it work. Pack in some more down here. And now here on top, we can slap this bad boy. And I think that's about as tall as our vehicle is going to be for the moment. We want... It's true we're going to be off-center a little bit. I don't know, this feels... How big are our wheels? They're pretty big, but we only have a couple of those. So for now, we'd have to go with these. Yeah, this feels too wide. This feels a lot better. And we can still pack in a couple extra batteries. And we can slap that down there. Does it work? Oh yeah, that works out pretty well. We won't have a ton of ground clearance. But that's honestly okay. I don't like those there. We don't want to pack everything we have away. We want to keep a little bit. Do we want to make this much wider? Maybe 1 block wider on each side. And then that will let us extend it a little bit longer. Will also let us do this, because we have a lot of juice now. We're going to need a lot of these. Okay, and from here, we're going to want to slap down a cab. We're going to want our cab to be very well protected. So I'm thinking we put in like, oh wait, we can just use the white cab. Yeah, we're going to toss that in there. Interesting, they count as fuel storage. Huh. A little bit more armor. Yeah, this is looking like a pretty good size for our new vehicle. Once we get these things on it, oh yeah, we're gonna have all the ground clearance in the world once we have a few more of those. I think since we're stepping up our game and we're noticing more, what are they called? Bigger techs, I think it's okay if we start putting on. Yeah, we're not going to use that. We need the space for something better. And some of you may already know what it is. That's right, we're going to be pulling these big boys out. Huh. Yeah, look, we actually have the mass to handle it. Although, we really need armor there. We may want to bury this a little bit further back. Yeah, just like that. Okay, how well do we turn? Okay, this is the part of the game where tank treads would help a lot. Tank treads would give us a lot of turning, but the main source of our firepower are these, and these are gimbaled. So it's not that big a deal, although these are way too exposed for my liking. Also, we haven't put any shields or repair bubbles on here yet. We need to. We're not building this to be explosive resistant. The pound cannons aren't quite that dangerous anymore. Now that we have some extra firepower on our side. But what really concerns me is all these batteries. I'm thinking we take out these two. Come on, stop spazzing out. There we go. Now we can toss back here. One of these. One of these. No, that's not going to be enough. So instead, we're going to put that there. Okay, that's definitely further back. Yeah, it's one block further back. Man. It's only acting like this because we're not on flat ground. That works. Okay, how much juice can we get? Also, what else can we fit in here? We want to make use of everything here. Ooh, we have plenty of batteries. Also, we want a few accessory blocks, like one of these. And one of these. For now, I'm not going to slap any thrusters on it. Not yet. Can I? Will it let me? Oh, it lets me. Yes, it lets me. So this is a lot of bubbles to look at, honestly. Okay. Um, what do I call this? Mm, We're not going to name it after an angel. It's not strong enough to qualify as an angel. We need missiles for that, and missiles are a long ways away. You know what? I have just a name. New car smell. There we go. Alrighty, we're fully charged up, fully bubbled. It's time to attack. This may be slight overkill, but that's okay. We want it to be overkill. Oh, is this flat enough? No. Oh, yeah, it really doesn't like that. We probably just need to move it. Yeah, it really doesn't like it. We'll have to move it a block down. So that giant shield is an invuln shield. I don't think we can get one. Or if we can, I've never been able to. Okay, we can. We're far enough away. I know there's a different way we could have gone. So I'm not really that worried about it. Definitely, you know, here, let's try moving it down just a block right now. That right there? Oh yeah, see that solves all of our issues right there. It does reduce our ground clearance a little, but that's okay. Oh, I want that. I want that repair bubble. That's a perfect repair bubble for the airplane. Yes, we got it. So this here is a Geocorp repair bubble. And it is absolutely massive. As you can see, it's huge. And that's the repair bubble I like to put like in the center of my techs for my lighter techs, like my airplane, because they don't require a lot of repairing. And that's the trade-off with the Geocorp repair bubble. It's a big area, but you don't get as much healing per second than the GSO or other repair bubbles. How well do we handle cliffs? Pretty well. It's a little dark. Can we turn up? Oh yeah, that's better. A bit. We probably can't climb this unless we have thrusters. Now, I'm not sure we can climb that with thrusters. We might not have enough thrust. Or enough, no, we could. With the fuel tank, I think we could. But we're not gonna. Also, they gimbal really far. Wow. Is it like in the center of there? Okay, I don't like to do this all that often because it's a little slow, as you can see, but if you do this, you can climb any, pretty much. Oh, come on, I know this works. Yeah, you can see how we're climbing the hill little by little. Like I said, it's really slow, but you can climb any angle hill with this trick. It's just really slow. Come on, we're almost there. Oh, never collected this. Oh, no, no. Oh, rip. It fell. Can it reach? It can. And they don't get stuck. Nice. Head over here. I want this trading station. There's nowhere good to put this thing. Unless I move this. Um, I know you can go on there. Oh, that's why. Because there's a one back here. Oh yeah, look at us. Oh, look at us go. It took the entire gas tank, but we did it. Oh, look at him. What are you? Bamford. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, he had an absolute mass of batteries on the back and we kind of just deleted them. Also, you don't have to repair things before they go into the inventory. Once you pull them back out of the inventory, they're full health anyways. How long have we been recording for? Almost 2 hours. Oh, already? You sell? Right, we did want a couple of these. That's hilarious. Their hitbox is so large. Oops. Yeah. Oh, we can't buy these yet. Rip. No worries. One day we'll swap them out. We want to do this over here. What do I not want? Hmm. You don't actually. Don't think I need this. Oh, there's one like right over here. Oh boy, you have a lot of drills, sir. And that's not an understatement. Oh, would you look at that? Who are you? How many drills did that guy give me? A lot. The answer is A lot. Okay. This way. Oh man, you guys are tanky. I see those blocks over there. We're gonna grab them. I just want to fully charge first. See, this is why we have all of these solar panels. We have so much battery. So, fun fact, the GSO battery is not the best battery density. I believe it's the better future battery, actually, that offers the best energy density for the space it takes. Which kind of makes sense, given that given that the corporation's whole thing is supposed to be, well, futuristic. Yeah, we're gonna go do that. We should have the money to buy the hover tech. I believe it's 10,000 block bucks. We're not that far. There's no need to fly to it. Oh, hi. Oh wow, we got a fuel tank. Those are even rarer than batteries. Fuel tanks are super explosives. Super explosive, I should say. Man, that guy just went everywhere. He kind of just went poof everywhere. Literally everywhere. Have I discovered that? Off to my right. Yes. Yes, I have. Electrological enlightenment. Ah, yes, we promise enlightenment. Four to 6 seconds. Contact hashtag no refunds that do not reply for any further assistance. Lol. Are you just gonna leave me? I kind of forgot you had to buy it. Oh, the cab? Honestly, the cab is like my favorite. It turns into this miniature hover thing it's not very useful and it's very fragile, but it's really cool. Okay. Um, I should really design. Okay, so we want to redesign this thing just a little. Namely, I think it would be better if we put on the bigger wheels, perhaps. So we can put engines onto the wings. Like so. Ah, yes. Reverse thrust. There we go. Okay. Oh, this works. This works pretty well, actually. And now... wrong side. Now I think I can get away with this. Oh yeah, look at that. But fascinating. It will just bury the airplane halfway into the ground. It's kind of funny, I guess. Oh boy. We may want to think about moving these. But for the moment, we're going to save. Right. Oh yeah, look at that. Effortless. Now we can really boost. We do pitch up a little bit more severely. I have an idea for when we land. Oh boy. Why did that happen? Okay, so the idea is... well, it's going to get rid of all this stuff here on the back. But there's no really getting around that. There we go. Yeah, we're going to make it just a little bit shorter. It doesn't need to be so long. That's a bit better. Yeah, back here. I want you on here. Where does that put you? Perfect. One more tile back. Yeah, there we go. Now do this. And this. Ostensibly, this spot right here is the safest spot because... No, wait. We don't need quite... You know what? The batteries can go. We don't need quite this much electrical energy at our disposal. We just need one of these. There we go. As for an anchor, well... means... We need to shift our center of lift backwards. So... Hold on. Why are we... Is there a reason why we are just constantly going backwards? Okay, there. One of my keys must have been stuck. Okay. We're flying. Well enough. The boost still works. I need to work on this plane later. Huh. I'm so brave, apparently. I mean, right now I am cannon fodder. I have 0 power. Literally 0 power. Also, I'm a little close. Is there a block buck site over here? Or a geothermal? There's probably a geothermal over there somewhere. There's one. There's a closer one. Combat shotgun. This is gonna take a moment. I'll be right back. Welcome back. We're fully charged. It's also daylight now. So the trade-off with venture blocks, as you can tell, they're very lightweight, but unfortunately, they are very non-durable. Very non-durable. They're probably the most fragile blocks in the whole game. Second to them would probably be Better Future. But to be honest, I'm not really sure. But I do know they're exceptionally fragile. But they're also the lightest and fastest. So if you really wanted a craft to be quick, it's not a bad idea to fill out the hollow, to fill out the interior with venture blocks. They're really light. Also, I haven't saved in a while. Vostok? Vostok is a fascinating name. Okay. Want to go for this. We want to know the lay of the land. if we take this off, we make these. No, we can't make them lie down. Honestly, I just want to toss on one of these. Yeah, but that's not really gonna work. Huh. I mean, I'm not gonna leave those blocks behind. They're a little too valuable for that. That's a hilarious place. Shield bubble goes there. Let's fix that real quick. Early game problems be like, I need more shield bubbles. Late game problems like, I need more repair bubbles. You go there. Okay, I don't think 2, 4. Yeah, I have like 6 boosters. I think that's enough. Like, though these kind of stick out a lot. I want to move them. Heh. Oh, look at us. We are just cruising. Also, now that we're over here, I'm going to take off these drills on front. I don't really want them there anymore. Oh, this one. If you know how to do this, this can get you some insanely powerful, like, endgame weapons. But it's a little trick. What do you sell? And do you sell the thing I want? No. Or maybe I'm just looking at the wrong spot. We want to save some money. Oh, lasers. Huh. You could buy this. What I'm looking for is those heavy miners that I talked about earlier. They are a little expensive, but for the moment we have the money, and that means I can do some off-camera mining and get to like a couple 100,000 block bucks. Nothing excessive, just a decent stack of cash. Aw, I don't know if I could have gotten those. Although I don't recall seeing those all that often. Those must be really rare. I guess not many people put Plumbia on their techs. So while we're driving, there's a design philosophy I'd like to briefly talk about, and that is how you protect yourself against explosives. There are two ways to do this. The first one is kind of the cheap man's way to do it. Cheap, not cheat. Cheap. If you don't have the resources or money, this is the inexpensive method, and it's just layer repair bubbles. If you layer repair bubbles, what you're going to get, you can regen a lot of the damage back. And if your blocks are tanky, like Hawkeye blocks, you can actually withstand a decent amount of sustained fire from explosives. Although eventually you will go down. The other way is to avoid taking damage to begin with, and that's by using Hawkeye shields. Hawkeye shields have a really huge radius, and it's big enough to negate the AoE that explosive weapons have. The problem... Oh, wow. Hi. Sorry, I lost my track of thought there for a moment. Is this a rotating? That's a rotating Geocorp anchor. And because they have such a large radius, the Hawkeye shields, what ends up happening is the explosive hits it, it explodes, but the AoE doesn't reach your craft. Although you kind of have to spam the shields everywhere, because you want the explosive hit the edge of the shield, like pretty much always the very edge of the shield, as far away from your craft as possible. It takes a lot of them. Explosives are they're kind of busted in this game, and that's why I don't really like using them. Nice. Got a really big collector. So look at these gimbal things. They can turn so much. I think that's like 90 degrees. It's kind of ridiculous. Not that I'm complaining. Ow! If you look at those right there, that's a missile launcher and that's a missile launcher. Which just have a stupendous amount of firepower that will literally tear me to shreds. Shields or not. They're actively rooting for me to die. You have no confidence in me, do you? Okay, before we go down there, we're going to drop a save. And we want to think about this. I think we might want to squeeze through there because it provides the shortest distance for us to get to them. Their missiles outrange us. So we're going to want to get as close as we can before we pop out of cover so that we don't just get absolutely annihilated. Okay. Oh, we got them. Both of them? Okay, what do we lose? Hold up. Did we do that? What are you? Are you Archbeam? You're just that. Wow. Okay, that went a whole lot better than I thought it was going to. Put one in here. Toss one here. One here. We're gonna anchor. Okay, we now have the most powerful weapon in the game available to us right now. Currently, missile launchers. Granted, they're not Hawkeye missile launchers, but still. To be honest, those are kind of a, like, I might pull those out for the Almighty Cube 2 or 3, but not for regular fights. They're just, I really don't like using them. Unless it's for lulz, like Almighty Cube. Then that's fine, but not in, like, serious gameplay. Later in the game, there is a block we can get that will tell us specifically the percentage level of our batteries. he's a couple kilometers away. Oh. Oh, we can do this when we're at crafting, Mike. We don't need to just sit here. You, sir, have more than a few flight components. oleite jelly, amongst other things. Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's gonna take a moment to find all the stuff that Crafty Mike wants this time, and I just do not feel like hunting around for them. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed. Toodles.